Hi there, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. So we're back on the channel today with an unboxing video. So this is for the Moza truck and wheel setup. So this is the one with the R5 base. This one's currently in a good deal at the moment if you're looking, because people think that that this setup is really dear. But the Moza wheel here is, it can be pretty expensive. So I think some shops are selling this for like 250. Some shops are selling the wheelbases for, oh, they can go for like 500-600. But this deal, you can get the whole setup for £500, or just over £500. I will put the link in the description for the whole setup. So what you get is you get the Moza wheel, you get the R5 wheelbase to connect to wheel to, you get the wheel clamp, and you get the two pedals, the accelerator and I think it's the brake. If you want the clutch, you have to buy that separate. It costs you about £44 in British money. Um, so that's everything that I bought, and that got me going. So all in, probably it was under £600. So it's an amazing setup, it really is. A few pointers before I open the box. What I would tell you is the pedals. Okay, so the pedals are really light. So what I did was I used a heavy board, and I attached some felt pads to the top of the board, and then I put the pedals on the board, and then I put felt pads on the bottom of the pedals as well, so it didn't move about, because the pedals are really light. But I know a lot of people don't use the Moza pedals anyway. So yeah, let's get onto the unboxing, then we'll have a look in the box, see what's there, so you guys can see what's in the box. And if you've got any questions, by the way, just fire them in the comments and I will answer them. Thanks for watching the video as well. If you do like the video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. It just helps support the channel and entices us to make more content. So let's get into the video then. So this is the box it comes in. Um, so my box came a wee bit damaged, but that was the post and not the Moza company. So yeah, my box was a bit damaged. It had some holes in it, and you can see the water damage here. It had a lot of water damage, but the wheel was fine. This box here was the one inside. It had a wee bit of water damage, but again, nothing, it didn't damage the wheel, it was fine inside. And inside this box, so there's a wee look at the box that comes inside. So it is well packaged. I like the way Moza have packaged this. And it comes with customization stickers, if you want to stick stuff on the buttons to change it to what you want. I'll show you later what I've did with my wheel. So this is the wheels in here. The wheel's massive, so I'm upgrading my wheel, and I'll tell you more about that in a minute. As we look again at these stickers, so you can see you can customize it to what you want really. But there's other customization I'll show you later in the video. So you can see here it has all your dials, your indicators and stuff. I would prefer to buy the stock, which I don't have yet, because it's a building process, this rig. So yeah, this is what I've got currently, so I'll need to work with this for a while. I think the indicators might be a bit tricky to work with if you're driving. So I would like to get the stock, which comes with like the indicators lights. This is the part of the base that turns onto the R5. So you just peel that wee sticker off and just sit it on top of the R5 base. Here is some of the cabling inside the box, which is pretty straightforward. You get your power adapter, your HDMI's, and the parts on the actual wheel and the pedals. They tell you where stuff goes, so you just connect the parts. It's like building a wee puzzle. So yeah, you can see you've got a few cables. They just connect into the parts. It's not as many cables and not as messy as like the Logitech setup, so I like that. and it comes with Allen keys there, and there is the parts I was telling you about. So this is the single pedal. This is how the pedals come in. You just have to bolt them onto the pedal stand. And then you've got your bass, your R5 bass, which fits onto your clamp, which comes with the setup as well. So you get your clamp in the box, you get your R5, which is this, where the buttons, see it's all detailed there where you have to put the bits. So you get your clamp, your bass, your two pedals and your wheel. Everything you need to get going, and if you want the clutch, as I said earlier, it's £44 to buy. I'll put both links in the description. So as I said, the pedals are really light, so this is how it is. I'll make another video and show you what I did with my pedals, and they honestly don't move at all. This is a clamp, so this just clamps onto your desk. This will sit out further than like a Logitech wheel, so if you've got a big desk, and I do have a big desk, this is going to sit quite far back. It definitely sits a lot further back than what a Logitech wheel or a gaming console wheel would. And that's just because it's got a clamp in. It's got a wheelbase. So that is the unboxing for the wheel. So you've seen quite a lot there. So let me show you this. So this is the wheel again, right? So up here you can see we have these lights. So we've got, you can customize these. So I've got these red, white and blue, right? And I will put a picture on my Instagram, so I'll link that below. So like the Instagram and you'll see the setup, or go and have a look. You don't even need to follow the Instagram, but that helps. So this is the lights on the wheel here. I told you about the stickers, so you can customize all these buttons here, these three buttons here, and these three buttons here. So you've got your indicators up here. I think it's lights there, maybe lights and lights at the other side. I'm not sure what this one's for. You've got a settings button here, and you've got a home button here, and a lights button here. No, a window wipers. So I use this for wipers on, and I use this one for wipers off. So that's what I use the two for. I use the indicator buttons for what they are, they're indicators. I use the lights for what they are. I use the settings button here for my hazard lights. You've got a horn button here. You've got another two buttons here. Now I just use them for light horn and air horn, so it's up to yourself really. And you've got volume buttons here and a mute button, which I don't use for anything. You've got two wee wheels here, and you've got two buttons. I can't remember if you call these nunchucks, or I don't remember what these are called, these buttons, but you get them like on Xbox and PlayStation controllers. The wheel itself is leather, so it's good. The middle part is plastic, but it's not cheap plastic. It doesn't feel cheap. It's pretty good. I have heard that the Hori wheel is more plasticky, but I've never touched a Hori wheel, so I can't really say. But yeah, I've watched videos on it and people say it's quite plasticky in this part here. But I've never used it, so I can't really say. So that's the wheel done. So the things I would note about the wheel is the steering wheel sits out quite far on the desk. So if you've got a big desk, I would really think about it, because you have quite a bit of room. I've noticed it's probably too big for my desk, so I'm maybe going to have to get a weird desk, just because of the room it takes up. So the pedals, again, our pedals are light. So as I said, I got a chopping board. I put felt pads on the bottom of the chopping board. I sat the pedals on it. I put felt markers on the bottom of the pedals and just sat it on the chopping board, and it doesn't move. I'll show you exactly what I've done in another video. I will make a video just based on that part of the wheel. If you want to see it, please leave me a comment below and I'll get it sorted. Um, yeah, so that's the Moza wheel. I'll make a video of it working. Now I have set it up. It did take me a while because the wheel, the clamp and the base took me a while to work out for myself. So um, I didn't make a video on that because I just didn't know what I was doing. So, but I got there in the end, and it did take me quite a while. I mean, it took me like 3 hours probably to fix the wheel base and the clamp. So, and then the wheel just sits in and locks in. That's the easy part. And then you do need an app for the whole setup called the MOZZA Pit. I think it's called MOZZA Pit. It's called MOZZA Pit House. So you'll need to download that as well for your computer if you're getting the wheel. So that's my unboxing for the Moza truck sim wheel. I hope you enjoy it if you're buying it. Thanks for watching the video. If you enjoyed the video, please leave it a wee like, and if you're not subscribed to the channel, please consider subscribing to the channel as well, guys. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Take care, and I will speak to you very, very soon. Bye bye.